Quiet on set.
Let's go.
Hello and welcome to the Behind the Screens podcast with me, Curtis.
And me, James.
Today, we're doing another BTS mini.
Yep, so we get the followers and no one else.
Well, we might not get the followers. No,
Well,
might not
first
be
one goes
watchers.
out today, right?
Yes, it does,
Yeah.
all being well.
So hopefully we'll get to like 10K just for that one clip.
On what? On all
TikTok.
platforms?
Yeah, it's TikTok.
That'd be good. We can start
Because-
monetizing then.
Yeah.
That's what we're here
Pay
for.
for this fucking studio.
YouTube's generating revenue.
What are we talking about this week?
We are talking about, we've got some more top fives.
Yep.
We've got some good ones. We're talking about an influencer stealing a wombat.
Nice.
We're talking about your analysis of iShowSpeed playing football.
Okay.
Bart's question.
Hang on. We've got the jingle. Oh.
But
questions the way. Do you want me to do it?
No, don't do it.
And then I think we'll just kind of see where we go. But yeah, I think we've got some good stuff. Do you want to kick off with this wombat story?
You're throwing me under the bus there.
No, I meant like, do you want to kick the podcast off with it? I can lead this one, James. I'll do it. I'll look after you.
Also, we've got behind the screens happening with Ellis.
I don't know.
Real
You
vlog
pointed as
camera.
if the cameras would turn themselves
No,
around.
I'm just saying we can cut some vlog footage, can't
Yeah,
we?
we will.
Anyway, what are we talking about then? Wombats?
So, Australia.
Yep.
Yeah, we work with an Australian influencer, Abby Boom. Was slightly concerned when I saw Australian influencer at the start of a
Is she
headline.
capable of doing something like this?
Absolutely. Sorry, Abby.
Hang on, wait. So this was an Australian influencer stealing an Australian creature.
Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly what it was.
I thought it might have been somebody from overseas that's come in and not respected the
What,
culture.
like Andrew Tate's come in and
Yeah,
taken
started
a...
stealing stuff.
So she's stolen a wombat.
Yep.
Influencer who stole baby wombat criticises Australian government
Yeah.
amid ongoing backlash. How she's managed to criticise the government.
Why is she criticising the government?
So she was...
I love it. He doesn't have a clue what this story is.
I'm reading the story at the
presenting
same
your
time as
story.
you.
Who put this story in?
As in to the run of show?
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Good.
So the people.com say Sam Jones was reportedly set to appear on an Australian talk show, but instead sent a video message calling out authorities. So this was after she faced backlash. So she posted on her Instagram her just picking up
Yeah.
I nearly called it a womble then. It's not from Wimbledon Common. Picked up a wombat and just took it home and posted it to all
How
of
did she
her
pick it up?
content.
Just like stuck it in a Tesco bag or
What brands do they have in Australia?
Safeway, haven't they? They've got
Safeway, mate. Stuck it in the servo bag. Not sure about that one. Baby wombat, it was. So it wasn't even fully grown.
So was the mum there?
Yes, she was.
Yeah, the
She
mum was
picked, it
there.
up, she picked it up from the side of the
Bart's
road.
actually watched it, I think. But
Yeah,
let
I've
me
read
tell us
it.
some more.
I've read it. So she picked it up from the side of the road, thinking it was injured.
Yeah.
Because there were loads of cars driving through. There was a baby wombat. The baby wombat's mum was there. The grown up, the mama wombat. She just picked it up and
She was
she's
like,
like,
fuck off, get out of the way.
I'm taking that
thing
big
off
bit
you."
and just picked it up. I feel like wombats are quite heavy as well, so I don't know how she managed that.
Yeah.
She refers to herself as a wildlife biologist and environmental scientist on her Instagram.
Okay.
But what do you think, though? Do you think she's getting cancelled for this in Australia? She's getting a lot of backlash. She's getting invited on the news. Do you
So-
think if I nicked a hedgehog, people would be...
Mate, I think that what I've got to say about this, if you're stealing stuff, keep it secret. So if you're stealing a wombat, like just keep it to yourself.
Who are you stealing it from, though?
Well, the mum, obviously. She's stolen it from the mum wombat.
Yeah, it's an angle.
But you don't think if you're robbing stuff, you don't broadcast it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't put it on social media if I was stealing an animal.
But what do you want to steal it for, though? I don't want to steal it. You said they're rodents, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're
Yeah.
wild animals.
So what do I want a rodent for? If I'm stealing something, right? Like, here's a question for you. What animal would you like to steal?
Right. We had a follow-up question for you.
And that's the question.
I was thinking more, what's the biggest animal?
I've
you
got
could
that
steal?
down as well.
Brilliant. Excellent. I love this. Okay, so what would I steal?
Yeah, what would you steal?
Animal.
Animal-wise,
Well, it's got to be
not like Tesco Meal-wise.
yeah, chicken bacon stuffing sandwich. It's got to be something that I can care for, right? I can't be stealing a dolphin because it's not going to fit in the bath, is it? Well, I'm allergic to most cats, so that wipes out like
I got to remember, I can't do these jokes on this podcast anymore.
a koala, purely because of the education Bart has given us on koalas
Yeah.
pre-pod.
All right, Bart, what are you stealing?
It's got to be something realistic. You can't do like a gorilla or something. I'll do something exotic because then you can just sell it on the black market. Something
You're
like
exotic over
Like
here.
what are called those flying squirrels with the big eyes? Because they can sell for a pretty penny.
You're never catching one of them.
I don't know. The
Where are you going to go hunt one of them?
Thailand.
You going to smuggle it?
He's got an answer for everything today.
Smuggle it back on your carrier.
What would you steal then, animal-wise?
I'm thinking about this logically.
Sorry, I've just gone to type in flying squirrel and it recommended flying squirrel Bradford. Oh, it's a pub. That's
Yeah,
a shame.
well,
I
so-
thought there was a.
It looks nice, not. So if I'm stealing anything, right, I'm thinking about how much money this thing is going to make me. So I'm
What
going
about the love of animals?
I'm going to get onto that. But firstly, I'm going to steal like a championship winning horse. Like I'm breaking into someone's stables.
Galopin
And
de Champs.
I'm taking one of them. I also really like horses as well, so I can have the love of the game and also make loads of money out of it.
What would you call it?
Well,
What would I call it?
Mm.
Mr. Koala.
Mr. Koala.
It's the koala.
Quality. But you can't. Surely you can't do both. You can't have a champion horse. And
Who made the rules of this game?
No. But if you say it's for the love of the game,
Yeah, I love the game of like making loads of money off a horse that was stolen
And
from
stealing.
somebody else.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Did you
stealing.
see the winner of the Gold Cup
No.
kicking a vet after
Winning, celebrating.
winning?
I love
Mate,
that.
she went flying.
I love that. What's
Fair
the? Okay, you don't drive, so I can't really ask you this.
Well, I have driven for 18
What's-
hours.
What's the biggest animal do you reckon you could fit in a car?
I thought you were going to say run over then. I was getting worried.
Well, we could. Well, maybe
No,
not,
that's not.
to
Sit in
steal.
the car.
To steal.
Well, how big's the car?
Like Bart's BMW with the red leather seats.
But top is the top down or not?
The top is down.
Giraffe. Or it'll go through the sunroof if it's up.
There's no sunroof on a convertible. That's how we know you can't drive, guys.
I'll make one. A Stanley knife or something. Cut one.
Anyway, are we done with that topic?
No,
or-
you've got to answer your questions,
What
sir.
would I? What do you reckon I could fit in a car?
In your car.
Yeah,
my
in your car, you could fit
There's-
a whole zoo, mate.
Yeah, but there's no roof down, so it's got to like get in there.
Drop the windows down.
I got.
I love that he's capturing stills just as you did that as well.
What could I fit in my car? I'm trying to think like what's going to go in that car.
Can you put the seats down in your car?
You can do that in most cars, mate. Probably every car you can put.
I can't do that in mine.
Yeah, but that's because yours is a love wagon.
It's a bachelor pad. That's what it is.
A bachelor pad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Probably like I don't know. I reckon I could fit like a lion in the back.
That would tear up the level of it.
Forget the boxing in the cars. You and a lion. Now that would be a piece of content,
I would. Do you know what? I'd love to like touch a lion.
right?
Would you never like just to like? Just,
No, yeah.
Not like one of those ones that are like drugged up in Thailand that can't move. Like, I want to touch like a real lion.
But
I know that you're probably gonna like.
like the
Shoot one
second
of
you
those.
do it, like
I'm too quick.
not with your knee, you know.
Do you know what I think that'd be so sick to like touch one of them? Just like touch his
Yeah.
head, just to feel what they feel like. Touch what they feel like.
This sounds like when they give like microphones to kids in like year one at school.
This
and
is
they're
what this podcast is.
Yeah, it's just a pair of kids.
I'd love to touch like a lion's mane. Would you not? Would you not like?
Yeah,
touch-
but I think there's better animals.
what's better than a
Yeah,
lion?
that's one with dolphins.
Yes,
It's cool, isn't it?
but it's not touching a lion.
No. Did you go
Swim with
below
sharks as well.
Swim with sharks? No. I
Do you know what actually the coolest animal I've ever touched? God, that thing is so frustrating. It's like a massive turtle in the Maldives.
Or like a
Nice.
Galapagos turtle. Or the, I can't say that. I can't
Say
say that.
Attenborough over here. I didn't
So
realise
much
you
animal
produced
knowledge, I love it.
podcasts.
Anyway, yeah. So, anything else on that topic?
Um,
Do we think this influence is bad? Yes.
Yeah. So, do you think she should have been cancelled?
I need to see her content, see how good she actually is at like this stuff. If she's like, people make mistakes, you know.
That sounds like a man who's been cancelled before.
Oh, I reckon I will be by the end of this podcast at some point. That would be a good life ambition to be cancelled for something. But
Really?
to come back, yeah.
What, and to come back
Yeah.
stronger?
Like
Like,
stronger, yeah.
who do you think? This is a good question. Who do you think was cancelled, maybe unjustly, and has come back stronger and better than ever?
It's quite difficult to answer.
Yeah, I
that
want you to
question
say something controversial here.
because I'm trying to think of who's been cancelled. That's come back. Like Logan
Kevin
Paul.
Spacey.
Logan Paul was cancelled.
Yeah, but
He
Logan
was
Paul's massively
justified,
back.
wasn't it?
He's massively
Ke-
back.
Kevin
He was-
Spacey.
he
Logan
was
Paul
like-
is the biggest. Like,
Yeah,
you can't cancel him. So he was gone,
yeah.
and now
Really?
he's the biggest influencer on the planet.
Fully came back and
He's in the WWE.
He's a wrestler in the WWE full time now.
who? Yeah, Kevin Spacey, wasn't he accused of being a rapist and a pedo and all sorts?
Yeah, and House of Cards got taken off.
I love
Netflix.
that. I love that series, and then I couldn't watch it.
I
'Cause, like,
genuinely had started watching it and was about 2.5 seasons in, and then
I feel like
got-
we're at the same
got
point,
taken
mate. I
off.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that show. Is it back on Netflix?
I don't know. To be honest with you.
Have they been
Um,
cleared, those allegations? Then?
Well, yeah. So
I think he got cleared, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
I think there was not enough evidence to charge him. So rather than being cleared,
Is he
it's-
back acting?
I'm pretty sure he has a really small role in something at the moment. Hang on. I just saw the word Nazi when scrolling down his Wikipedia, so that's always good. Don't
I
include.
think it's hard to come back from something like that anyway, though.
What do you reckon you could get cancelled for, but come back from?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What could I get cancelled? I don't think I could come back from a great deal. I've not got like the breadth of work behind me that people would be like, oh, I can't wait for Curtis to come back. I haven't been cancelled and they're still not interested.
There's 100,000 of them, mate.
Well, that channel loses more subscribers per month than this channel gains. So
Hmm.
yeah, let that one sink in.
What about you,
Keep it
James?
What do you reckon I could be cancelled?
Yeah,
for?
then you can come back from.
Actually, quite a difficult question to answer because if I say it, then
Have you been? Should you be cancelled for something?
me.
Yeah. Is there some? Oh, okay. The way you said that was like there was.
No, it's just if you say like I don't know, murder.
So a crime.
You get cancelled for murder, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but you're not gonna come back. You're not gonna come back from that.
You'd get cancelled for
I
murder.
reckon there's
No,
people.
I don't.
I
think
reckon there's
so.
people that have killed that have come back from.
Oh, you talked about
Do you know
self-
who's
oh,
come
Jason-
back
oh, Jason
stronger
Simpson, to be
than
fair.
ever? Who was the girl who killed her mum?
You're a gypsy? Is it
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah.
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, Gypsy Rose.
Who's
yeah.
that?
Gypsy. Right. You've missed a whole series of the internet. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was convicted of murder. Her and her boyfriend killed the mum. The mum was vile, like horrible, horrible person.
What was she vile for?
Just
what did she
child
do?
abuse. Like
Oh, okay, fair enough.
would leave them for days on end, all sorts of stuff. But she was paroled after 8 years, and she came out to global internet phenomena. People were obsessed with her. She suddenly had 1 million followers on TikTok overnight. People celebrating her because of a Netflix documentary.
So they're celebrating because she killed the mum.
Because essentially she stood up to, it says here, lifelong physical, mental and medical abuse. I think she has an OnlyFans now. So
Top subscriber sat in that seat right there.
you can come back from
You can
murder.
come back from that.
I mean, she is stronger because of the murder.
Okay.
So
Right. Next subject.
I-
What are we talking
I
about?
had one more thing, and it's
I'm glad it's gone.
gone.
I want to move on.
Right, moving on now. Top 5 annoying airport behaviours.
All mine are going to be focused when you're on the plane.
Okay.
Yours can be a mixture, if you want. I think everyone's going to agree with this, but taking your socks off and having your feet out on the flight is grim.
Yeah.
Like, if you see people when they have their feet out, they pick their toes, they put them up on the armrest.
Yeah, the armrest is the one.
If you're
And it's
doing any of these things, you deserve to be banned from flying. Like, it's minging.
Yeah.
Put your socks on, put them back in your sliders, whatever, and put those minging trotters away.
When all the passengers, when everyone rushes to get on the gate as if they're going to board quicker and the flight's going to take off sooner, rushing to get on. Wait.
You strike me as a person that would do that, though.
No.
Because I've seen how fast you walk, and I've seen that clip on WhatsApp last week. That's my trade.
We've referenced it last week. You can't do it again.
Can we run the clip?
I
that's
feel
because-
like you are definitely a rusher.
I only rush if I know rushing is worth it. Like, I walk with purpose.
Such a politician.
No, but if I can sit in the bar and have another drink and then hold everyone else up, I'm going to do that. But if I get on the plane, you're just waiting on the plane.
Do you reckon he's a rusher, Bart?
I don't think he's a rusher. Like,
Just not an airport rusher, but I'm a
reckon a
rusher in
rusher.
general.
So I don't know whether I admire this one or if it just freaks me out.
Okay.
But people who raw dog the whole flight, especially long haul flights. I've had this multiple times when people just sit there, they don't move, they don't watch anything, they will eat and drink, but they don't ever get out of their seat. So like after 8, 9, 10 hours, do you not need to go to the toilet? Because you're not sleeping, you just sat there very weirdly,
Yeah.
like just doing nothing.
It's like you're flying with a bearded dragon, like just sitting there.
So I remember there was a guy on the flight back, can't remember where it was from, but he sat there with his coat on the whole time. Like
That's not normal.
literally just sat
You
there
can't have your coat on
with his coat on.
a plane.
He didn't get out the whole for the whole flight. Surely you need the toilet at some point. Surely you want to stretch your legs.
Are you sure it wasn't like that episode of Scooby-Doo where it's just a dog with a coat on masquerading as a human?
No, I don't. Never seen that episode, mate. But sure, but I think that sort of stuff is either like somebody very dedicated to the craft of raw dogging, or they're just a freak.
Security amateurs. Take your belt off. Like, you know, how many times have you flown? You know what you're doing. Why are you holding everyone up with the same things? Why are you smirking? I feel like you've got an answer like, Curtis, you're a security amateur.
I'm just imagining these are all things Curtis does.
You boys don't know me. I feel like you need to spend some quality time with me.
no.
Definitely not in the airport.
Number 3,
The mystery farter that constantly drops bombs throughout a long haul flight.
that's surely you.
It's definitely not me. You think it doesn't smell, or you think you think it doesn't smell like when you've done it, but it really does smell, and it's just wafting around the rows as it goes. And when you think the smell's gone, boom, in comes another one.
It's just got to be the obvious one, but the chair back the whole way when food's up, or fine to put your chair back for a little bit, but don't be leaving it down the whole time like when I'm trying to eat.
Mm.
And moving it up and down constantly. Either stay down or up.
Yep.
I'm trying to watch a film.
My next one. This probably one can on be in the airport and on the plane because it affects everybody. Chavs.
Chavas.
Chavs. I'm not talking about that guy, but whenever you're going anywhere, either it's winter holiday, summer holiday, and you're flying out of an airport like Luton or Stansted,
Luton.
you're going to be prepared for a flight full of drunk twats, playing loud music, making sure everyone on the flight has a miserable time.
Now might be a good time to tell you that I might be going to Arsenal, Real Madrid in a couple of weeks via Benidorm for cheaper tickets and a night in Benidorm. So I feel like might play the role of the chav for that one and get the
Maybe
get
a
the
one-off's
music.
fine, but like, I feel like these people, they wait all year for this one holiday, and it's their time to shine and make everyone have a miserable time. It is. So it's like somebody's sat at the front and their mates at the fucking back, and they're up and down.
Just because you haven't got any friends, mate.
Here we go. Up and down, up and down. They stood over each other. And they're like, Curtis, what are you drinking over there, mate?
My mate's Northern, aren't they? Hey up, son.
And you're like, nothing, sir. I'm just having a water.
Nothing, sir. So my mates, what are they? Like my...
You're scared of them, so you like say, sir, and
I
apologise.
love the perception you have of me outside of the
I
studio.
feel like it's right as well.
I feel like it's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
What, you feel like I go...
You say sir, and
Sir.
apologise to your friends for drinking water. Anyway, next one. Let's go.
conveyor belt blockers. So when you get in
You're
your
definitely one.
suitcase...
You're definitely stood
Mate,
there.
I wait
You're
for it-
stood there, like, when you get there. Ronaldo hose.
Not at all. I wait. Whoa. Watch the black. I wait until like almost everyone has gone, and then you can just
Mate,
whip it off.
you don't wait. You're fully the first person off the flight. You book seat 1A.
Nah, you got the wrong guy.
Off the flight, straight on the bus or into the terminal.
I do like a seat. So this is the thing, right? If I can get something out of being a bit of a rusher and a flapper, fine.
Yeah.
But
That's my trade.
I was just disappointed. I missed it. Today, made it and I got a seat because I rushed.
There you go. Good.
And
That's the real Curtis we know and love.
yeah,
People who will tell you to quieten your baby down or look at you like you're a piece of shit if the baby makes a noise. I'm there thinking, do you think I want this baby screaming on my arms? Do you think I'm not trying to calm him down?
Yeah.
What more could I be doing? you fucking mug.
Yep. Nobody hates that situation more than the parent.
It's like you stood there and he's going nuts, and then somebody's there going, it's like,
What-
fuck off, you.
What are you supposed to do? Like,
Do you want to hold him?
you should offer it.
It's like when they go, can you quiet him down? What, do you not think that's what I'm doing?
No,
not
I
think-
cannot.
Do you not think I'm trying every single way possible to calm this little boy down?
My number one
Sure.
is selfish parents who won't quiet their kids down. So, James, let's set the scene real quick.
I just really don't like this guy.
Okay, that's good. So,
Do
iShowSpeed.
you like his content?
No, it's not for me, I'd say.
Do you want to get barked at?
Speed obviously has blown up with the football obsession. The guy had never kicked a ball.
I've never watched him either, so.
You've body doubled for some of the finest footballers of
Yeah.
a generation. So we feel like you must be the perfect person to.
Do you want me to tell you who I body double for?
Yeah, go on.
Gareth Bale, Fernando Torres, Lionel Messi, Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, just to name a few.
Yeah, well,
Flaws.
Carl Jenkinson and
Carl
Callum Chambers. So,
Yeah, so doing all
Nice,
those
mate.
football tricks and skills for TV commercials back in the day.
favorite person to body double?
To be honest, Gareth Bale, he was like ledge. He was good fun.
How was you?
Didn't play golf with him.
Oh, you
Like,
didn't really
usually, like,
body double them.
Usually people are like in and out. You only get like 40 seconds with them. But he stayed there for like a few hours, had a kick about, had a good laugh. It was good fun.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Isn't there like a thing where they're not supposed to touch a ball?
Yeah, they don't. That's why they use people like me to do all the
Yeah.
skills.
So why is he having a kickabout then? What if
Well-
he twists his ankle?
He did.
It's not good enough.
Because he saw me doing skills and stuff, but he wanted to have a go as well. So usually, like, they don't touch the ball, but if they see someone doing tricks, they want to have a go as well. So
Are they trying to like show
usually,
you?
like, to be honest, it's their agent that's like, no, don't do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they try and like show you up or
Yeah, but they can't.
they can't?
They can't.
Do you think
Just
like
the fact is, mate, that I'm 10 times better at football tricks than they ever would be, but they're a million times better at football than I am.
I'm not gonna like digress too much, but I want to just have a 15 minutes like asking you about
Okay,
Like,
maybe another
yeah.
podcast because we haven't got that time.
yeah.
So I'm already going to predict, if you just told me he's never played football before,
Well,
I'm going to predict, based on his name, Speed, he's going to be fast. He's going to be like, he's going to have a trampoline touch. Like, he's not going to be able to control the ball.
so he hadn't played football before like 2021,
Okay.
and is
So he's
now
got 3 years of experience.
3.5, 4 years. I mean, he's now he went to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. He's done
Yeah, I saw
all
that.
sorts of stuff. So
But I'm still going to predict that he's terrible. And
he's also American, which I think is really important.
is he offside there? Oh, there's people there.
Yeah.
Is this him?
Yeah, so this is him on the ball here.
Okay, yeah,
I mean,
useless.
here we go.
He's going to kick it past and try and spit. Yeah, I knew exactly what's happening. Yeah, oh my God.
XQC
What is going
goal.
on here?
That guy is a Twitch streamer in net.
So I can already tell that he's rapid, but he's got zero technique about him.
I think
And
he.
the other players are going to know he's quick, so they're going to be scared of getting skinned. But then look what just happened there.
Yeah.
Don't even do anything. And
Yeah.
these lads are just going to boot it to him and hope he runs past everyone.
Yeah. Whoever's left back there, is that number 24, Mini Minter? Or. Who knows?
Mini Minter's been quite good, isn't he?
Yep.
Who's that?
Rober.
Mark Rober.
Mark Rober.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Who's that?
He does like inventions on YouTube.
Oh, sick.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Great left back.
Yeah. Just absolutely bodying him off the ball.
Yeah. So
So are these his best bits or?
these are his highlights. Yeah. We're
Okay.
25 minutes in and these are the highlights.
What's,
so far.
what's going on here? Okay. What is that keeper doing?
Yeah. So I don't know what. I mean,
He's
that's-
offside. He doesn't realise he's offside.
doesn't
does he?
realise.
Okay.
Oh.
Fine, does.
he's learnt the.
Who's that
learnt the offside rule.
goalkeeper?
So he is he Canadian or American?
XQC is French Canadian.
French Canadian.
Is this
He-
the OnlyFans guy you're on about?
No.
No?
That's sketch. That's what he's on the he's on the
Oh,
other side.
Yeah. No, he's in the other net. No, this one, it's the second time now he's been in goal in a Sidemen charity match, and
Well, he can't play in goal.
he is absolutely awful.
He got cancelled actually.
He did.
Did he? What,
Yeah.
what did he
He's-
do?
He's not
Being
a nice guy.
homophobic while streaming.
Has he come back from it?
Yes, or
I guess
he's-
it's this show.
Better than ever. Another fantastic.
Oh, has that gone in?
Oh no! How's that found the bottom corner?
We should be reviewing this goalkeeper, not Speed.
I'm surprised he didn't break his wrist getting pulled up then.
a little fun fact: in the last charity match that he played in, so last year, he got a 0.5 match rating.
On FootMob.
Yeah.
Shout out football.
He's just,
Here we go.
Obviously, that's what he's
Is
going
that
to do.
JME he's just done?
Every time. He's rapid, isn't he? No end product.
Yeah. Absolutely none. So I'm going to...
So if he's been playing football, like, does he play like every day?
No.
No, but he's always seen to be doing various things to do with football. But this is...
Do you know the thing here is, why is he on the wing?
speed, I guess, isn't it?
All they should be doing
He's
is
the captain as well.
he's just clipping over the top for him to run through.
Yeah. So
Because if he tries to cut in, he can't do it. He can only go straight.
yeah.
So it just needs to be up front, go straight, then he can. That's a tackle.
That was actually a good tackle.
Tackle. I love a slide tackle.
Do you think there's an innate thing in our brains that if you learn to play football as a kid, you know how to play football? If you don't, like an American, if you don't control a ball with your feet, you can never get your head around it. Because you strike a ball in a way that you wouldn't do.
What a lineup that is, by the way.
Do you think like it's just you either know as how to strike a ball or you just don't? Like, can you learn it later on in life?
I don't think you can learn it. I think you're either good at something or you're not.
Yeah.
Because if you've got no coordination, you can't suddenly learn to be able to kick a ball and run with it and control it and be able to do all the different things with it. He's got one thing there, is he's fast. That's his attribute.
He's also actually a pretty incredible athlete. Like,
Yeah,
he jumps
he
over like
is.
moving Lambos and stuff like that. So he's a great athlete, but you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're completely right.
But-
Let me see his penalty.
Well, I feel like this needs a big bit of focus, a penalty. But I was just going to say, like,
He's definitely, he
that's a
can't not score against his goalkeeper.
well, we'll see.
Let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Ronaldo.
He's trying to be Ronaldo.
Yeah. His hero.
God, that is awful.
Still made it in though. Poppadom wrist.
It's awful. You can tell, like, he's got zero technique.
But,
zero.
Like if he grew up
capabilities.
in the UK and you had the athletic prowess that
No,
he
I
has,
don't think he would be good at football.
not necessarily good, but his legs don't operate in the same way that someone that played on a playground at school.
I don't think it
Would be.
matters, mate. I think if you've got it, you haven't.
Really? Okay.
I think so. I don't think you can be taught how to be good at something like that. Because he's obviously good at. You say he's an athlete. He can jump. He can run fast. Just because he can do those things doesn't mean he can kick a ball well.
I genuinely think like you need to be surrounded by it from when you're young. I think if you play football, your body just adapts. I mean, look at that.
Even if you think about that though, like,
It's horrendous.
if you think about being surrounded by football, right? Just because you're a kid surrounded by it doesn't mean you can be good at it. If you think about all the people that you play football with as a kid at school or at Sunday league or whatever,
yeah, they
majority of
Wolves.
them are like, well, majority of them aren't going to
no.
do anything, and predominantly they're quite useless.
Yeah. I think though, like completely agree with all of that. I think he would look out of place on any playground in England, right? Like that though. Look at this.
Yeah, but he didn't mean to do that. He's like fluffed
Look,
it,
and he
mate.
even gets look at that.
He had no idea what he was doing there.
It's absolutely honking.
But that's my fault. I just don't think he would ever be good at football.
Yeah, no, I think
He's
he'd
got an
never be
attribute-
good. He'd
he's
never
got an
be
attribute
top.
of being rapid.
Yeah. But
He just launched that ball and they managed to get it.
yeah.
And you got a useless goalkeeper that's scared of actually
Terrible.
getting
And look, he's
off his knee.
shinned it and kneed it, done everything he can to try and put it over. But yeah, I just think Americans, they're not gonna ever catch up until it's in the schools.
Good cross.
Let's just wrap this up then with the penalty shootout.
I just saw it, didn't I?
No, you saw a penalty.
Saw a penalty in the 50th minute. So 9-9 this game finished.
Yeah.
Mark Clattenburg
Low
refereeing it.
scoring game then.
Wait till you hear who got man of the match.
He's got to score again. Like, he can't not score against his goalkeeper. Oh my God.
Who do you think has...
like, even his
But then look at
striking
this.
of the ball. Yeah, but that's fine. It's like you're striking on that ball, you can tell, like, useless.
Who's embarrassed himself more there, the goalkeeper or Speed?
Goalkeeper, because he should have saved both of those penalties.
Yeah.
He should have saved every single shot that's been at him there. He should never play football again. Whoever that is, retire him, because he's absolutely
Yeah.
dreadful.
Down the barrel with this one, XQC. Go on, James.
Who's this?
That's XQC. Oh, that's Sketch there. But I feel like you need to give a message to XQC, the goalkeeper.
I don't even think I need to, mate, because he knows that he should never play again. What are you hugging him for? Like, get over that.
It's
You're
like he
James-
missed a penalty in the Champions League final.
James is a charity football match, man.
Yeah, but he's terrible at football.
Great message to the kids.
What's his name?
XQC.
Well, that gives you all you should know about him. Terrible at football. You're never going to be good at football with a name like that.
Felix Lengyel.
Is that his real name?
But, well, apparently it doesn't sound like a real name.
Felix. Where's he from?
He's French Canadian.
Laval.
His English
Canada.
is so bad as well.
Curtis. Top fives. We're back on it. Best things about being an adult that nobody told you about.
Number 5 is eating whenever I want. If I don't want dinner, I'm not having dinner.
I don't want dinner, Daddy.
Genuinely, I don't eat some evenings, or I'll have a sandwich or something. No one can tell me what to do anymore.
Do you not like eating?
No, it's all right, but sometimes I've got stuff to do, haven't I?
Eating's got to be like part of your life, mate. It's a massive part of your life.
No,
You've got to
but
love it.
there's a different. Like I might have a little snacky poo or something like that.
Snacky poo.
I don't know why I did that.
Who says that?
No, but like I might not want to throw together, even like if it's just something easy. Sometimes if I'm not hungry,
You're not hungry, fair enough.
Yeah.
If that's what you like.
I'm
to
not a
do.
breakfast man. I know you're starving by 11 o'clock most days.
I'm starving now. That's why I'm in this bloody podcast.
I had a roll.
Okay, I might have gone in a different direction with this.
Okay.
My number 5 is knowing who you like, who you want to be mates with, and not having to worry about the people you really don't care about.
I feel like that's 3.
Well, no, it's the same one. There's no point having millions of mates if you don't have time to waste on them. You know, like when you're younger,
Yeah.
you have loads of mates, and now like think about how many you actually hang around with still.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to cut people out in life that you don't want to be mates with. So there you go.
No, it's true. And as a kid, like you have mates that actually you don't really care about,
Yeah.
but you can play football with them or.
You know who you like and why you like them, and that's it. You don't want to hang around with people that you don't like, because what's the point? It's just waste of time for everyone.
Yeah, that's why you do the pods
Podcast.
with your 2 best pals.
Yeah, unfortunately we're cobbled together because we all work together. So there you go. Anyway,
Fortunately, I would
Ouch.
say.
I love you really, guys.
Yeah, cheers, mate. If I want to cancel plans, I can cancel plans.
Mm.
As a kid, your mum or dad drag you along to it. You've got to do it. If I want to watch football, if I want to
Yep.
go to the pub, I can do it.
If I want to sit in the shower for 2 hours, I can do.
Can you?
I pay the water bill, and I'll have nobody tell me off that I'm wasting
Water
water
bill?
bill.
Have you not got things like what if Louis cried?
Well, yeah, obviously these are things like that have happened. I can't do that now. But if you're like,
So you-
if I really miss that. If you're like hungover, the one thing I can do to make myself feel better is sit in the shower for like hours on end. And I'm talking like serious amount of time in the
are
hour.
you okay, mate?
No, not when you're hungover. I need to sit there and just have water go on me and I'll fall asleep in the shower. And I used
I
to.
don't think I'd enjoy that though.
I do. I love it. That's
Yeah.
it makes you feel better. Well, if you spend 6 hours in the shower, you're going to feel better because you've sort of got rid of your hangover that way. But yeah, it's one thing I have to go in the shower and be there.
Have you
Because
considered-
sometimes it's like in the morning, like now, if you had
Is that why you were late this morning? You were just
No,
in
I
the
was
shower for 3
in the
hours.
gym making gains, baby? But if like in the morning, your mum would be like, "Come on, I've got to go get a school bus." Whereas now, if I want to spend that extra 5 hours in the shower, I can do.
Why was your mum getting the school bus?
No, taking you to the school
Oh,
bus.
okay.
Your mum is the school bus.
I've not got a comeback either. Doing a podcast in the middle of the working day.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep.
No one told me this was possible,
Yeah.
and they were right not to tell me.
You can choose where you want to go on holiday and what you do on holiday rather than having to play along with your parents' plans. Because I don't want to do anything my parents want to do on holiday, like go and culture vulture stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a culture vulture. I want to sit there in the sun, have some drinks, go in the pool, listen to some music, go out for some food at night. I don't want to go and look at some art galleries or some museums or some culture things that people tell you to go and do in a country that you go and visit. But I want to do the things I want to do. So there you go.
What is the most cultured thing you've ever done?
I probably have done like some stuff. but it's not what sticks out.
Do you ever? This is definitely not for the short form. Do you ever read plaques on
Never
things?
read.
So like, if you go and
I've
there's
never
a
read a
sign
book.
that gives you information about it, you've
Huh?
never read a book.
No, never.
If you're somewhere and there's a big sign like pointing to like half a statue, you're not
Yeah.
going to see what it's about.
I might have a look. I might have a quick look. But if it's in a different foreign language, I can't read it, can
A different foreign language.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I?
Love that. Sleep.
What do you love culture? Do you like?
No,
when you go,
no. I also am
You're
not
going to
any.
Benidorm away, mate. You can.
Yeah.
There's no culture there.
No. Well, there is Sticky
Yeah.
Vicky.
Yeah, that would be cultural.
But no, I wouldn't say I'm. Tried to move on.
Go on then.
Not got it in
What's
me.
your number 2 then?
Sleeping. Sleeping's just so much better when you're an adult, isn't it? As
No.
a kid,
It's not now.
well, no, the quality of sleep, but you enjoy, like you look forward to sleep. Whereas as a kid, I used to hate going to bed. Like I'd be up, out, doing something first thing in the morning. Now, like when you get to go to bed, it's just quality.
You can buy whatever you want when you want it and not have to wait till Christmas or your birthday for that thing you so badly want to roll in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the same for everyone when they reach adulthood.
But that's what I'm like. This to me. you know?
No,
This
fair
is to
enough.
me. So if I want to buy something, I'm buying that thing. I'm not waiting. Like
Yeah.
my missus always goes, "Oh, you should wait for your birthday." No, I'm getting it
No.
now. If I want it, I'm having it now. My birthday's in December. It's March, so I'm buying that
Ooh.
thing now.
That must have been annoying. December birthday.
Yeah. Well, I got double Christmas presents.
Yeah, but then you didn't get anything. You had to wait to the
Yeah, I
end
know.
of the year.
Then you're just like, "Mummy, I want that," and then they'll
Get
give it
it.
eventually. No, they didn't. I was definitely not sport. Or was I? I don't know.
If you say that, that usually means
Get,
you were.
get my mum on the
I was
podcast.
definitely not.
Do you not like that? Being able to buy what you want?
No, 100%. And like birthdays and Christmas become something else, right? It's not about what you get. It's,
What you give.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
It is.
I don't give much on my birthday, but yeah, Christmas, I hear you.
Well, other birthdays, like your daughter's birthday. That's more special than your birthday, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Annoying that it's the week after Christmas, but
Ooh, what date is it?
3rd of Jan.
Oh, what a terrible day to
I
have a
know.
birthday.
I know, but there's usually only one day like
Worse
back
than
at
that.
work. Well, yeah, same way, yeah. Enjoying the little things. Like I love to cook. I love to just sit there and come up with some random recipe. Just enjoying.
You said you
Little
don't eat
things.
food yet before.
No, it's about time. That's what it is. A weekend cook, a Saturday cook, and a Tuesday cook, completely different.
Okay, my number 1. The joy of being able to do nothing if you want to do nothing. And I miss this one very dearly now, my dad, because the days of being able to sloth in bed until 10 a.m. or be on the sofa all day stuffing your face with Domino's pizza are over. But I very much enjoyed those times when I could do
Yeah.
them. But I can't wait for those to come back, but they're never going to come back because I'm not going to do that when I'm 60, am I?
I feel like this list should have been the top 5 things you miss as a parent.
Yeah. Maybe we do that next week.
Yeah, because
week.
that is the one. The hangover as a parent.
You can't
I
do
used to enjoy a hangover.
What?
No, come on, like that.
I never used to enjoy being sick in the morning and sitting in the shower for 6 hours and then waiting until 7 p.m. to eat something. There's zero enjoyment about that, mate.
Yeah, I mean,
Is this the man who loves hangovers? That should be the
That's the good.
that should be the clip.
there's different types of hangovers though. Like
They're
your
all shit.
8-pint hangover.
They're all
You
shit.
don't have to be sick and asleep in a
Yeah,
shower.
Well, that's what happens to me every time. No hangover is ever good. Why do you want to feel like not the
No,
best?
I don't want to feel it. But
I just miss feeling my best when I've got a hangover. Like now, and then
are you
compared to-
hungover now?
No, I'm just like thinking like now I feel good, but if I'm hungover, like I can't wait to be back on that podcast to feeling all right again.
Your brain cracks me up. Anything for you, Bart?
Mine's a bit more of a serious one, but I think just being more reasonable. Like when I was a teenager, going getting a bit older, going to uni, very unreasonable, very impulsive. And now that I've matured, I see greater things in life, like shooting this podcast.
And playing, what was it you were playing last night?
War Thunder.
War Thunder.
Yeah,
What's that?
it's a playing game.
A plane game?
Yeah.
Would you fly planes?
Yeah.
Shoots people at the skies.
You and Majid actually, mate. Majid plays like what is it?
World of Tanks.
No, he plays what's the air simulator?
Flight sim.
Oh,
Flight
Flight
sim.
Simulator.
Simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's landing with it. He's got the little microphone.
Yeah, he's probably
being
got like a little
ground
like
traffic
the
control.
flying stick.
I don't think he's got that, but he used to tell me about it, and I'm just like, mate, you're talking to the wrong guy here. I have zero interest in you
Yeah.
flying 13 hours from Tokyo to
Long
London.
haul.
James is more of a Euro Truck Simulator man. He's not a
just
flight sim
crashing
mode.
into
No,
like.
do you know
people
one thing
carriers.
that I really did quite enjoy it? I never actually played it, but we pitched to them years ago. It was Farming Simulator. Coming up with ideas for that was well fun, but yeah,
Mate,
never played it.
They release one like every year.
Yeah. I
Who's
remember
the-
at one
who's the
point I
client
got
base for
sent
these
a free
people?
one.
They're owned by like who are they owned by? Owned by quite a big company. I can't remember.
And they do all sorts of simulation games. There's
So those games, like you got to be some sort of dedicated
Farmer.
like guy to do that.
Can you imagine, like, it's probably like farmers that actually enjoy that. So they spend the whole day farming. They're like, oh, I can't wait to get home and play this game to go and farm some
I
more.
don't think it is. I think it's like sweaty nerds
But I think
that aren't
it's
farmers.
yeah, it's a bit of
Wanna
both. When
be
you
fa-
see
wanna be
people,
farmers.
Yeah.
yeah, people who can't be bothered to go and do it.
Yeah, posers.
That's the one that cracks me up though, is the truck simulator ones who are truck drivers,
It-
and then they go home with their like wheel in the
Mate,
rig
I've seen
at
some
home.
of them.
I've got one of
They've
those.
got an actual whole
you?
truck set.
I've got one of
Yeah.
those with a whole shifter and everything.
Have you?
I swear to God, I do. It's in the attic.
Can you bring it in? I want to see James
Oh
like,
yeah,
on this set
100%. I'll bring it.
driving a
Yeah, I'll happily have a go. Mate.
articulated lorry.
Yeah, I'll hook it up to here.
Yeah, those games.
Get the
just-
little like
they,
dice hanging up in the.
They baffle
Yeah.
me.
Fair
But
enough.
whatever scratches your itch, you know.
Next week we're gonna do the things we miss as an adult. Comment down below yours, and we'll read some out. Maybe.
Time for.
What is one thing about parenting that you thought would be easy, but it's actually really, really hard?
I genuinely would say weekday mornings. Mate, weekday mornings, there's no like I used to be able to get up and out in 20 minutes, like fly through it. It's impossible. It takes so long.
I'll tell you one thing I didn't even think about that I find really difficult. This thing called separation anxiety.
For you or the child.
I'm being serious now, Curtis.
Serious? No, a lot of parents get it when they're like they don't like being away from
No,
the child.
No, I don't. I love that. I love being with him. But also, like, I'm happy. I'm happy that he's in nursery right now.
Sure.
So one thing I found really difficult as a dad is separation anxiety, where our little boy has been attached to my wife for months and months and months. She's obviously grown him. She's been breastfeeding with him. She spent every second of the day with him. And now he's sort of got through this phase, which thank fuck he has, because it's been a long battle. If she left the room at any point when he was in the room, he would just scream and go mental, and he'd be like thrashing at the floor. And then we've got like stair gates in. If my missus went upstairs, he'd be there ratting at the gate like this. And then she'd be like, just pick him up, it's fine. He'll be fine. Like, when I pick him up, he's
She's
still
nuts.
going,
Yeah.
he's going nuts.
And you feel inadequate.
And I'm just like, when is this boy going to get over this phase?
Mm.
And it got to the stage where I'm just like, I think my wife didn't get it
No.
that it's happening, because when she picks him up, he's fine again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you pick him up, he's going nuts.
It's like you're not enough.
And I found that really difficult because it was just draining. And it would get to the stage where if she left the room, like, oh, fuck, he's going to go nuts, he's going to go nuts, he's going to go nuts. And even like if you're out at restaurants and stuff and she goes to the toilet and he sees her go to the toilet and he just starts going ballistic in the middle of the restaurant, you're like, what am I meant to do?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's also, for her as a mum, it's draining because
She
then
needs some peace.
she can never like leave him alone. But like, thankfully, he's got over that phase now, like touch wood.
Mm.
But that's been a long battle, and that's been very difficult for both of us, I think.
Yeah.
But now it's like, when she goes to work, I'll take him and I'll go, okay, Louis, say bye to mummy, and he'll go, bye bye.
Oh,
He won't go nuts anymore. So yeah, that's
He
one thing.
understands it now, and
I think that thing, I never knew that existed until you're a
No.
parent.
Yeah.
And I think it's like 18 months, 2 years is when it sort of passes. So
So it goes
hopeful.
to adulthood for some people, actually. Seriously. Yeah.
yeah, I
I can hope not.
yeah, I never had it as bad because Isabel was bottle fed and was a C-section. So immediately I get to hold her,
Yeah.
and I get the closeness because obviously
Yeah.
been cut open.
Yeah.
So, and then nights from day one, I'm
Yeah.
having 3-4 hours every night.
Mm.
She was able to rest, but there's a familiarity with me
Yeah.
immediately. And I think, you know, a lot of people say both bottle and planned C-section are wrong. But in terms of me, brilliant, because the labour, easy, literally like popping in
Labour
and out.
was hell. Well,
Yeah.
not hell. It wasn't bad, but
We
it's just like watching your missus go through that is. Ugh.
We knew exactly what time it was going to be. We were like, right, it's 11. We picked her birthday. Like we got to choose when it was.
Yeah.
And you pop in, literally I'm in there, the cutter open. I like go over, slip the cords, like, right, we're done. And I just go and chill.
Yeah. It's interesting that. But I think Louis as well, was particularly attached to Soph, but now it's got to a stage where he fucking loves me. So like, he used to, if she did come in the room, he'd immediately jump off me and go to her. Whereas now it's like, if she's in the room with him and I come in, he jumps off her and comes to me. And then he's always like, da 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 da. Like,
Quality.
asking to be picked up. So it's switched.
I bet you love it though, don't you? Like it,
Yeah.
it
But
must.
she's still like she's still number one.
Yeah, of course.
For now.
For now.
She always will. She always
For
will. be.
now.
That sounds like you're gonna finish her off, mate.
No, it's just you know, he's still like. Oh, sorry, you can play with that. He's still got the.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. Just felt like it. There's no rules, is there?
No, I just
Um.
love the way your mind works.
But yeah. Anything else you want to ask?
No, that was some great insight.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, we could do a serious podcast if we wanted to.
We should have a serious section, which we do now. This
Yeah,
is
but
question
serious
should be-
section question of the week.
yeah. there
Tune
should
in
be
next week when
serious-
we talk about natural disasters.
Thank you very much for taking the time today, James.
Looking forward to the next one.
Are you?
Yeah, I love these ones. They're good.
Oh, the next you and I special.
Yeah.
We may have an interesting guest coming up very soon. Well, we've got a few interesting guests, but we have got one that I think could be very funny.
Do I know who they are? Well, you can keep it a secret.
Secret. Keep it a secret.
Keep it a secret.
Everything's a secret.
Nice.
Check out Behind the Screens on all platforms. If you're not already following us on
Yeah.
socials, do it. And rate us on Spotify.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.
and we'll
Bye.
see you all next time.
Now I can go to the toilet.